Oh, yes, darling. Just call me Sister George.
Sorry?
Killing? Oh, not very big on theatrical wit, are we?
Hey, just a minute.
You're a refuge, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, I'm a refugee. I've come for sanctuary. I'm being followed by a man.
What man?
The taxi driver. I couldn't pay the fare.
No, look, I'm ever so sorry to have...
Oh, please, don't turn me away. You're all that's left between me and the knife.
Gosh, I wouldn't like a suicide on my conscience. It's just that we're a bit crowded at the moment.
Don't worry, sweetie. I'll just fold myself into a drawer. All I need is a teeny double bed and a full-length mirror to make sure my seams are straight.
Afraid you'll have to share.
Oh, it'll be like being back in the dorm, midnight feasts and girl talk when matron says lights out. All right, you can come up now. Fortunately, I've learned to travel light.
Leroy!
You know him? How cosy.
I'm afraid men aren't allowed in here.
Oh, no, you're teasing me.
I certainly am not, and Cyril knows that very well.
You naughty man. You never told me what wicked things have you done.
I ain't done nothing. She just turned against me. I perjured myself on her radio program to boost her rotting ratings.
It's nothing personal, Cyril.
Then let me in. I ain't had a decent bubble bath since they let me out of the nick.
Oh, the jail. How exciting. Oh, I adore the scent of danger.
But then, danger, that's coal tar soap.
I'll let you have the last of my badidas if you promise to take it and go.
Okay, but next time you do an item on loving your black brothers, I'm going to pick at the radio station.
Why don't you come up and see me sometime? I'll give you a squirt of my scent. But borrowing my Phillips lady shave was the final straw. After all, I wouldn't dream of blunting his Wilkinson sword edge.
It does sound awfully selfish. So that was when you left?
Shortly after. First, I cleaned the lavatory with his toothbrush.
What happened then?
He threw me downstairs.
Dear, dear.
Oh, men are absolute brutes.
So who told you about us?
A legal acquaintance.
Good. We've been open a month, so word's getting round. Pourri. What an unusual name.
Yes, my mother ate bath cubes all through her pregnancy.
Heavens, I must be off. I've got an interview at 12.
Oh, careful, that's got a bottle in it. Oh.
Wow, pink champagne.
Don't you just adore the colour? It's too cap.
Are we going to drink it?
No, we're going to launch a ship. Oh, never mind. Now, where am I going to lay my weary head? Emotions so exhausting.
You can sleep in there. It's my room. Well, it used to be. I've had so many people staying, I've had to sleep on the landing.
Oh. Who are you?
Tracy Ann Pratt. Who are you?
Pourri.
Blimey, are you from France?
No, Billericay. What on earth are you doing?
I'm Suriname.
Have you swallowed your tongue?
It's a yoga position.
Oh, really? Where did you get those?
These? My boyfriend gave them to me. He said next time I burn his toast, he'll wrap me G-string round my tonsils.
Oh. A man of violent passion.
Oh, yeah. He really loves me. He did all of these.
He's a pornographer?
No, photographer. Ken Clark. That's Clark with an E. Do you know him?
No. Oh, I long to be a pin-up, but nature has denied me the correct protuberances. You do it for a living?
Of course. But not at the moment, because of me shiners. Funny thing, though, I've just got another job because they wanted black eyes.
Oh, fancy. A calendar for boxers?
Yeah, with some sort of film. I wasn't sure at first, but Ken said it was okay, so... That reminds me, I got to get some props.
Props? Oh, you mean bras and frilly knickers?
No, I mean whips and leather kickers. It's a bondage film.
I have a chest expander in my suitcase, if that'll be any help.
Chest expander. Isn't that what fellas use to build up their muscles?
Is it? I use it as a clothesline. You can get 17 pairs of knickers on it at a full stretch.
Oh, here. You're not unpacking, are you?
Well, that was the general idea.
Oh, no, you can't share with me. I've spent ages getting this place all nice.
Exquisite design, like a slab of Battenberg.
Seeing how you like it, you can stay. But you'll have to sleep on the floor, because I'm saving myself for Kent.
Cyril! I had no idea you were a window cleaner.
I ain't. You told me to come up and see you.
Yes, but I didn't expect you to arrive by ladder.
How else am I going to climb 3 stories? I ain't King Kong.
Oh, not now, you naughty boy. You're not coming over my threshold.
Hey, you're mighty strong girl.
You flatterer, but you're going to have to try harder if you want to gain entry. Ethnic jewelry is very in this year.
Oh, no, not him again. That's the 3rd time this week he's tried to get in here.
4.
Do you know, I had him sussed as the meter man and with the double glazing, but he had me completely fooled in that Boy Scout uniform.
Oh, what a shame I didn't see it. I adore those little toggles.
Oh, well, better be going. Watch out for that DD. She'll fill you full of herbal tea and verbal pee.
Yes, she's like a day out in Bognor, wet and windy. What I need now is a steaming hot bath.
Me too. We could scrub each other's backs.
And tickle each other's toes.
Play with each other's ducks.
No, I'm back.
Good job, we're still in our clothes.
You must be Miss Pourri. I met Tracy on the stairs. She told me all about you.
Oh, what a big mouse. Can't a girl keep a little mystery?
I'm Ellen Crichton Crick.
Yes, I know.
You know?
Well, I mean, I guessed. I've seen your picture in county life.
Well, come to think of it, you look rather familiar. You weren't on the committee of the last hunt ball.
No, I'm not very comfortable with balls.
Don't you dance?
Yes, but I always want to lead.
Never mind, it'll come to me later. Cyril, if you think I haven't noticed you, you're very much mistaken.
I ain't inside. My feet are on the ladder.
You are inside. Your shirt is 6 inches over the limit.
Yes, 6 inches, and it looks as though it could do with a little starch.
Oh, I've had the most frightful time. I've been trying to get a bank loan.
Oh, you poor thing. Would you like a brandy?
No, I did my yoga breathing as soon as I got outside. The bank manager says we can't have a penny to keep this place going.
Oh, why not?
I'm a bad risk. I've never earned a penny in my life.
Join the club. There are millions of us.
All those years of running a house, I don't even own a doorknob.
How cruel. I hope you spoke your mind.
I did more. I tore his blotter into pieces.
What did he say?
He couldn't say much. His mouth was full of blotting paper.
Well, how will you get the money now?
I shall claim my share of half the house and soon I extra wages.
Wages?
Yes. For cleaning and cooking, and bending and mending and smoothing and smiling and typing and tending and watching and waiting and mothering and mating and hosting and ghosting and leading his life.
Oh, how much does that come to?
About $500,000, I should think.
William will be horrified. He's such a stingy stick.
Yes, he wouldn't give a matchbox to a blind man at Christmas. Wait a minute, what do you mean? He's a stingy stick. Do you know William?
Only in a professional sense. We're sort of distantly related.
Oh, no, not him again. Can't he take a hint? For the last time, Cyril, will you disappear? Men are so literal, aren't they?
Did you know you can have April freshness and save money? Lenore Triple Concentrate gives April freshness for up to 25% less than most regular fabric conditioners.
Time to buy your love that little bit more. Dynamite, time.
People who go on a Townsend holiday, whether it's because of the reps, or the choice of resorts, or because of all the things they can do. But whatever it is, they usually do it again. And tell their friends. And their friends tell their friends. And their friends, well, they tell their friends.
Welcome back, Mrs. Collins.
Because the fact is, more people come back with Townsend Holidays than with any other company. Townsend Holidays. Do it again.
To enjoy life as much as you do today, plan your pension now. Turn to Norwich. Go to work looking forward to a good pension and a tax-free cash sum. Turn to Norwich. Help build a secure future for yourself and your family. Turn to Norwich Union. Ask your nearest independent financial advisor.
Glad to be of help.
We're sure you'll agree. For pensions, you're better off the Norwich way.
Yeah. What would you do for a pint of Green King IPA?
I'd swim up and down the Limpopo, and to show you what bravery means, I'd go on that Japanese show and have things put down my jeans. I'd risk a takeaway from Kathmandu, score a goal like a you-know-who, go blindfold on the beach at Saint-Tropez. For a pint of Green King IPA, for a pint of Green King IPA, for a pint of Green King.
Happy birthday, Fergie. Russell Grant's got news for you. Warm up, cuddle up, 10 patterns for family knits, plus fire faucets and men in her life. What a laugh.
It's a refuge. Oh, so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and gay. And I pity any girl who isn't me today. I feel fun. Oh, so charming. It's Solani, charming. I feel I am so pretty that I hardly can believe I'm real.
Popo, are you all right?
Yes, fine.
I thought you sounded a little hoarse.
I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and gay. Hey, be a dear and fetch me my towel, would you? The ones in here would disgrace a boys' gymnasium.
Can I come in?
The door's open, Helen, dear. Entrez-vous.
I hope I brought the right towel. I found it in your Gucci bag.
Oh, come in, Helen, dear. We should worship our naked bodies.
Yes. Well, the last time anyone worshipped my naked body was over 50 years ago, and it was my mother.
I can't reach it, Helen. You'll have to come in.
Man?
What?
Oh, hey, man. Pretty groovy, huh? That's a great leg you've got there.
Thank you, dear. But all that American slang is dreadfully out of date. Oh, do come in and close the door. I need the steam inside my pores. Have you come over queer? You'd be hopeless in a sauna.
I want to speak to WPC Brenda Bollard, please. Where is she? Cleaning the squad cars? Well, why isn't she inside a squad car fighting crime? The automatic car wash is broken. Well, why aren't you out in the yard, wielding a sponge, wearing wellies? Woman's work. Now, look here. I want you to go down into that yard, turn off WPC Bollard's hose, and ask her to call round here urgently. I think we have a jewel thief in the house. Helen Crichton Crick. I've got a posh voice because I'm a posh person. Yes, I am related to Judge Crichton Crick. I know he's a right bastard. That's why I'm separated from him. Good afternoon, Chief Inspector. What was all that about a jewel thief? We've got one here in the flat.
Where is he? Have you got them trapped, have you? Oh, I hope he's not in my room, fouling it and doing all sorts of nasty things to my underclothes.
It's Popo.
One of us?
Well, I have my doubts about that. She's a very peculiar woman. Her legs are foul. Now, Helen, that's not very sisterly, is it? None of us can help our maid. She's wearing Julia's ring, the one she bought in Amsterdam, had specially made. The one that was stolen from Julia and Rupert's matrimonial home.
Da-dee-da-da-da. Dee-dee, how sweet you look. That touch of white round the neck really suits you. Oh, I sense medical connotations.
Yes, it's a surgical collar. Dee Dee's had yet another accident.
Oh, do I detect a certain note of callousness in your voice, Helen? Dee Dee, darling, you must lie down and let Coco fetch and carry for you. I'll be your nurse here, shall I?
I'm sorry if I seemed uncaring, Dee Dee. It's just one gets so used to seeing you maimed or injured in some way.
Oh, poor little Dee Dee Weedy was only looking for a little attention, weren't you, darling?
No, actually, I was looking for my bus stop. I was on the bus waiting to get off, standing next to this poor old man who was loaded down with carry bags full of cat food. Well, naturally, I took the heaviest one. How did I know his wallet was hidden amongst the tins? He started shouting, "Thief, thief!" And the bus turned a corner. The next thing I know, I'm on the pavement, writhing in agony, being watched by a crowd of applauding children.
Oh, the young are so cruel.
Not really. They thought it was breakdancing.
Yes, well, you lie there and get a little rest, because I'm getting just a teeny bit bored with it now. Oh, how we danced on the night that we met.
Julia didn't sleep in her bed last night.
I know she had a date with a young farmer.
How young?
I don't know, but he's very rich. Apparently he's got the biggest herd of pigs in the north.
Biggest what in the north?
The pig of the man Julia spent the night with.
Julia spent the night with a man and a pig. My God, I thought I knew the world, but... Would you like a drink, dear?
No, but I wouldn't mind a squirt of oil on me chains. Oh, my wrists are killing me. It's no joke dragging a bed up 3 flights of stairs.
Tracy, explain to me why you're dressed like a strapped metal yard, would you please?
Well, it wasn't what I thought, was it? I guess this fella says we're making a snuff video. And I thought, oh, horrible, I hate having that snuff up my nose. But the money was good, so I says, okay. Then he starts tying these chains on me. And I said, you don't have to tie me down, I'm not going to run away. Mind you, 10 minutes later, I am running away. I'm dragging this bleeding bed with me.
Tracy, could you just hop over to my tape recorder and switch it on? And when it's recording, could you just say what you've just said all over again? Oh, I could win an award with this. I'll call the programme Women and Bondage.
Oh, get stuffed, DD. I hate feminism. Oh, hurry up, Coco, I'm dying for a fag.
No! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, it's not possible. Oh, the cruelty of it all. Why? Tell me why.
Have you sprained something vital?
No, I've broken a nail.
Oh.
Excuse me, but this is serious.
Well, I hope this awful experience has taught you a lesson, Tracy. You put your life in danger today.
It was Kent who put my life in danger. And I thought he loved me.
So, you've given Kent his marching orders, have you?
Yeah. Though I do admit I did once say I'd die for him. But I didn't mean it, not really. And not on a video.
Answer the telephone, will you, Popo?
Oh, Helen, I'm in the midst of a crisis. Who has got a false nail?
Well, I haven't. And I don't use them.
I didn't know they existed.
No, a nail, my wardrobe for a nail. You really have called it a most inconvenient time. Oh, Willie, is that you? Had a good day, have you? Sentenced anyone to life imprisonment? Oh, shame.
Is that my husband?
He says the bank have just phoned him to tell him that you're putting the house up for sale, and he wants you to know that he'll never move from that house. Never, never, never.
Tell him I have every legal right to sell that house. I paid for half of it.
She says... Oh, you heard. He says, do you want a divorce? Urgently. On what grounds?
Adultery.
Oh, you naughty boy. Adultery. He says he's never been to bed with another woman, apart from the time in Milton Keynes.
Time in Milton Keynes.
Oh, you silly boy, she didn't know about the time in Milton Keynes. Oh, yes, I quite agree. Oh, mad as a hatter. You should see this place. It's enough to put you off women for life.
Popo?
Yes, that's her shouting. Willie, hang on. Your husband says he's going to take a section out of you.
What? Fighter? My God, they're all at it, aren't they?
A section out against you, you mean, Popo?
What does he mean?
He's going to have you certified as mad. He's going to put you away in a mental hospital.
Give me that telephone. William, Helen here. You try to certify me, and I shall ring the tabloid press and tell them about the day you sentenced that poor vicar to 10 years for indecency, whilst under your robes you were wearing my pink rosebud knickers. I know your white fronts were all in the wash. Do you think the headline writers will care? And knickers to you, too. Julia, where have you been?
In the country.
Which country? You look as if you've trekked all across Europe.
I was let down by that foul, stinking pig.
I told you there was a pig involved. How disgusting.
The swine ditched me.
You mean he deserted you?
No, he threw me into a ditch. Then he backed the Range Rover off down the lane and drove off sounding his klaxon horn. All I said was that I thought that farmers were avaricious, lazy parasites who were constantly whining about the weather.
My daughter, Julia.
As lovely as ever. Mwah, mwah.
I don't believe we've ever met. I would certainly have remembered. Are you on the stage, or are you just a normal person with a frightful dress sense? In the wars again, Dee Dee.
Yes, I was on a boat.
I do not wish to know the unfortunate chain of events that have led to this latest waste of NHS time and money. Hello, Tracy. I do wish you wouldn't bring your work home with you.
Champagne for Julia. Nothing but the best.
A cup of tea would have been sufficient.
Look at Popo's ring.
Mother, I am in no mood for girlish admiration. It's mine. It's my special made in Amsterdam ring. The one Rupert gave me for eternity.
Evening all. Hello, Trace. You're like me. I'm always getting me pyjama buttons caught in the bed springs. A bigger mattress is what's needed.
Brenda, where have you been?
Polishing the chief's limo. He likes to see his face in it. I don't know why, he's an ugly sod.
Arrest that woman. She's wearing a stolen ring, namely my daughter's.
Big, isn't she?
Go on, Brenda.
This ring belongs to me.
You fiendish liar! It's mine!
Hello, darling. Happy anniversary.
Rupert!
It's a joke, isn't it? Yeah, get silly old Brenda down here and play a trick on her, that's it, isn't it?
It was the only way to gain entry, darling. I had to see you again, for the last time.
You're leaving England, are you?
No. I intended to leave my masculinity behind me. I've been living as Popo now for 6 months, but it hasn't worked out. I can't get a job, and it's impossible to get decent tights in my size.
I got the same trouble with bras.
My dear, sweet darling. If only your hormones hadn't intervened, we could have been blissfully happy.
Julia, there'll never be anyone, man, woman.
Or pig.
Let me stay here with you. We can rebuild our shattered lives.
Alas, it cannot be. You have a date with destiny, but not with me. Go now. Please, go and don't look back. Go to that door, open it, and go.
Hey, where you going, babe? I got a motor packed outside.
I'm afraid I'm going out into the cold, dark night, alone and unloved. Goodbye.
Hey, don't put yourself down. You're a crucial-looking woman.
Oh, shut your face, you nasty old turd.
I ain't old. I ain't seen 40 yet.
Oh, Cyril, dear, do go away. We'd rather had our fill of men today.
Anybody want to come frogging the night away? No? Cyril losing his attraction. Come on, who's going to take me out of myself?
I will. And then we'll go straight down the station. I'm sure there's something we can charge you with. Evening all.
Well, let's tidy up, shall we? Julia, get the vacuum cleaner out. Suck up these bits of chain off the carpet. Tracy, you'll find a bedspan in the kitchen drawer. Dee Dee, oh, you just lie there for the peace and quiet of a padded cell.
It may be in a mess, but nevertheless it's a refuge when the world falls apart at the sea.
And Sue Townsend, one of the writers of The Refuge and also